welcome to another video. If you're new, I'm Cohen, and today I'm going to give my opinion on the Jamaica election that was recently held on the 3rd of September. That was Thursday, and which saw the Jamaica Labour Party, JLP, more popularly known as JLP, be emerged as the victor, yet another again securing another 4 years or another term in office. Now, I was going into this election with person's opinion on the party, on the ruling party. It shifted in a good light. It wasn't a bad thing. They had a positive poll. They had a positive opinion, person's opinion on them. So this wasn't a surprise to me as when they emerged as the victor. What came as a surprise and a big change was for the constituency of Eastern St. Thomas, the Jamaica Labour Party for 27 years. For the first time in 27 years, has emerged as the victor for this constituency. Now, this is the constituency that I live in, and I've been living in since birth. So, I have seen the ups and downs, the struggles that we have to endure throughout this 27 years of reign. Now, the ruling party, or the MP for this constituency was Dr. Fenton Ferguson. Now, he has lost his seat to the new incoming MP, which will be Dr. Michelle Charles. She's the daughter of a former MP of this constituency as well, Dr. Pernell. Saying Dr. Pernell Charles, but Pernell Charles. And no, my opinion on that is, wow, I'm excited. I want to see what is our plan for the constituency. I want to see how we can move forward in a new light, because for 27 years we were under one person. What this one MP for 27 years, since 1993, when Pernell Charles lost to him in that election, and he has been the MP since then until 2020. Now 2020 has proven to be a really tough and challenging year for everyone, but on on that day, on the 3rd of September, I can safely say that for the people of Eastern St. Thomas, it was really a welcoming change, a welcoming celebration, a welcoming everything that is good. Especially, it's a good news, a good look for 2020 in this constituency. Now, I might sound a little biased when I say this, but in the end, if you really take a look throughout the years and at the demographic of Jamaica when it comes to the political scope, you can see that for Eastern St. Thomas, things weren't good. Things weren't looking really good for us. We didn't have proper roads, and that's saying not just for Eastern but for Western, for all parts of St. Thomas. We don't have proper road. We don't have any work here. We have the high schools here are good, yes, but when it comes to things that would even help to benefit us even more, it is not here. When we want work, we have to leave, especially now that the sugar factory, the sugar estate, has been closed since late 2019. Since August of 2019, it has been closed. A lot of persons has lost their job, including me, as I was employed there for a number of years, including me. So a lot of persons have lost their job, lost their livelihood, and that is the case for that is the case that we've been seeing for over the years. We had the factory, uh we had Goodyear factory was here in St. Thomas as well, the Eastern St. Thomas division as well. We had Eastern Banana Company was here, and over the years I've seen, well, I wasn't born yet when Goodyear was closed, but I was I was in existence when Eastern Banana Company closed, and now I was working at the Golden Grove Sugar Company when that closed. Now the sugar company has changed ownership throughout the years, but it has always been open. It has always been a place of employment, a place of security for livelihood, for the community that it is located in and surrounding communities, for people as far and wide, for as far as Portland, Kingston. A lot of people it employed, and then in 2019 we saw that close. Now that was one of the the things that caused young people, because majority of the persons that voted in the election was young people who decided that the diehard thing in Jamaica, a diehard thing where you just been born to a PNP family, your parents be PNP, your entire family, a majority of them are immediate family, they are PNP, so they that influence you to become a PNP, and then you just become this diehard person. You're just stuck with this regardless of if they're doing work, yes or no, if it is benefiting you or benefiting anybody else in the community, yes or no, benefiting anything. You're just stuck to that one party and not voting for a change, voting to see things better. No, that changed, and I can safely say it's because of what the young people are seeing happening, seeing over the years. Majority of them couldn't vote throughout the years that they are seeing it. But now in 2020, majority of them has reached the age limit to vote. So because of what they were seeing, what they have to face, they want a better future, they want a trying chance. So they made their decision, and I can say that it was really, really entertaining. It was really good. No, they celebrated on that day like it is. Wow, they celebrated. Trust me, they celebrated. I'll insert the clip to show you. I will insert the clip to show you how much they have celebrated on that night. Having it was a welcoming change for everyone, and then the fact that it was COVID couldn't stop them. They came out in their mass. They came out in numbers to vote. The rain was falling for what 3 days straight, and they came out. They voted, and they saw the results. They voted for a change, and they saw it. It was a welcoming change for St. Thomas, Eastern St. Thomas. Now, what I want to see is that I want to see the change not just happening between the power who controls what. Here I want to see the change in infrastructure being put in place. People can get jobs. They don't have to go far and wide, pack up, and as well as we pack up and left all our life back here and have to go somewhere else to start life. We don't want to see that anymore. One can live where we are and be able to make a living without have to pack up and go somewhere else to live, because God knows that has affected me in a way that has affected me now negatively, where I'm stuck here and I if I want to work, I have to, if I want a job, not if I want a job, but if I'm going to look at a job though, I have to like think about moving to another parish. I have to move to either Kingston or move anywhere that I'm seeking a job, because none is here in St. Thomas, and that is the big problem. While I do have my life here, and to pack everything up and move, it would be a strenuous thing, especially at a time like this. So it was a welcoming change. Now for the ruling party, I like that they get another term, because my opinion is that and I would like to see them put that in place. So where you should get a two-term run, just like in America, a two-term run, because I feel that if you go in there one term, your first term, when you go in there, you take over office. What the previous party started, previous person before you started, you will be continuing that. Plus, you have to come up with a plan. You have to already have your plan of action of what you wanted to do when you were in there. So you have to be starting that as well. If you get voted out after the first term, then none of your plans will come to fruition. None of it. The major ones wouldn't come to fruition. So if you had another term, you could see the changes. You could see what your plans coming through, and I feel like that would be a better thing. So that's what I want to see for the ruling party and for Eastern St. Thomas as well. I don't want when the next election come, they say, Jamaica, we love say, me not say I do nothing, so me have vote you out or whatever. I don't want to see that. I want to see you give the person a chance, because God know when you give somebody a chance, give somebody a chance for 27 years and they haven't seen any results. Not saying that he hasn't done anything, he did, but what he did wasn't in the best interest of the constituency. You can't see it. You can't look at it and say, oh, he did that, he did that, he did that. You cannot see that. So um, that is what I want for this. Now, for the win, it was a huge win for JLP, 49 seats to 14 seats. That's a huge win. That's a lot. That goes to show that the ruling party, and the news is saying that since 1967 is the first time JLP is winning election consecutively. So that's really a huge win for them. Goes to show that with work you can see your results, you can see success. Now for the PNP, the People's National Party, I feel like they would have had a chance if they had a better plan. I don't think they had. They were as organized. I think they had a lot of internal conflicts. Now, personally, I would like to see the party move away from anarchy and just like embrace young people. I don't think that they embrace the younger generation as much. They stick to the older generation. I feel that the party should have put forward the younger generation, let them go out, put them forward, and the older generation be their mentor, teach them how to work, how to do it, because they have the experience, so they could be their mentor. I think that's what they should have done when it comes to the leadership, to candidates going out in their respective constituency. I felt that they should have done that, because God knows they lost miserably. What shocked me the most was when Peter Bunting loses his seat. That came as a shock, because I see him as a person who could have worked, who could have lead the party into maybe not victory, but they would have won. I thought that they would have won more seats if maybe he was like the leader and they had a better plan. So they have to go back to the drawing board and come again, because God knows we need a strong opposition. We don't want a weak opposition party. No, that's not democracy. We need a strong opposition party to keep the checks and balances of the country. So they have to go back to the drawing board and come again. Now that it is reporting that the current leader, Peter Phillips, will resign, or is resigning. So we'll see who will take over the party at that time. I want to see they embrace young people. They need to do that and have the older folks be a mentor to the young ones that is coming up. They needed to make that change. But all in all, the election it turned out good. I don't hear any record of violence that happened, and I like that because normally, trust me, there would be a lot of violence, and I don't hear anything like that. So I like that, and despite the fact that we have the COVID challenging our health at this time, I like that the persons that come out and vote same way, and although you have some of us who haven't voted, and I respect them for their decisions as well, because sometimes persons, when you check it out, persons will like, if they tell you their reasons, they will be voting for a change for over a period of time, vote every year, and they hasn't seen any change that deter them from come out and vote again. Some of them look and say, every year me votes and me not see nothing happen, so why it makes sense, or something like that. And it can be other reasons, but most time that is what you hear. Every year me votes and me not see no change. So now that you have one party that is rule will be there in, I guess, a second term, we'll see if we see any change, and then in the next election we'll see if we have more voter turnout. That is my thoughts on the matter, and I would like to say thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and to get new updates of new video. And bye guys.